Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah if you are new here, and we are spending the day together. I don't know why I start every video like that. Obviously we're going to spend the day together. That's just kind of what I've been doing these day in the life vlogs. It's the easiest way for me to share my life with you. I think they're received pretty well. Off the video today, it's about 10 o'clock. Might be a multi-day thing. I don't really know how much I'm going to get done. I had my 36-week OB appointment yesterday and everything is great. Baby girl is head down and she has dropped to a point where my doctor said that her flipping would be very, very uncommon. So we are getting close. I have contractions every day. I have cramping and pressure and all of the things. So that's where we're at. I did pack my hospital bag. So in today's video, I will share with you what I have packed in there. And if you're thinking, I've heard you talk about already packing your hospital bag, that's because I also make shorts and my shorts are a little more in real time and these long form videos are a couple weeks delayed. So I have time to edit them and all of that. But right now I'm making a grocery list. I was going to do meal prepping like I did with my first child. However, I'm tired and I'm wore out and this baby is just not the season of life, I guess, that I'm in to do all of the homemade things. I just don't have the mental or physical capacity for it right now, honestly. There are other things that I want to accomplish that I think will be more beneficial for me postpartum, the bathroom, and different things like that, that I just want to, I want to spend my time doing those things more than I want to spend my time prepping food in the kitchen, honestly. So I'm just going to stock up on pre-made foods. Is it the best health-wise for us? No, but it's convenient. Once I'm healed and feeling okay and back in the kitchen, we'll get back to a lot of, you know, homemade stuff and things like that. Also with my first child, we had our church that did a meal train for us for the first couple of weeks, and so we had the benefit of that. My last child, we were living with my parents at the time, and so it was a little easier. Plus we were in a city at that point that we could DoorDash. We can DoorDash to our town now technically, but it's not from restaurants within our town. It's from 20 minutes away and it's only a select few. Plus you have to pay an extra delivery fee. Plus I always feel like I need to tip worth their time, obviously, and it gets very expensive. Those situations, like just how food in general is working this time, is a little bit different. So I'm just going to buy a bunch of stuff. Plus I'm going to stock up just on snacks and other things that we eat normally so that I don't have to worry about, I wouldn't go to the grocery store anyway, but I don't have to worry about even doing grocery delivery except for, you know, milk, fruit, things that we're going to use every week, but somebody else can get that for me if I need them to. So that's what I'm working on now. And I'm probably going to put the grocery order in. I have Walmart Plus because they had a special on it, so I paid for that. And I'm probably going to do a Walmart delivery today or maybe tomorrow because it's already 10, so it'll be kind of late. And then I also want to do a Sam's Club pickup for some bigger bulk items like tortillas, some snacks. I did get a few things the other day when I was there, but I'll need butter for holiday baking because I'll still do that. I have some pretty good freezer meal options. Maybe getting a couple of the pre-made meals that I could put in the freezer, things like that. I also would like to go to Trader Joe's. It's an hour and a half from my house, so it's like a 3-hour driving round trip, but there's some stuff there, some freezer stuff there that I really like. That's super simple. It's delicious. I want some chai concentrate. You know, just a few things that they have that I really enjoy, especially the holiday season. So we might venture out and make that trip here in the next couple days as well. Anyway, I don't remember what else I'm doing today or what I had in mind. I know I have it written down somewhere, but I figured I'd go ahead and get this started. I'll also show you the bathroom. We'll do that quick because I got all the painting done. Finally, it took me 3 weeks to get it done. The cabinet is not painted yet. Okay, I think I told you I was gonna show you the bathroom. I kept getting distracted by the kids. I have not done the cabinet yet for 2 reasons. One, I was really tired after finishing all of the paint. 2, this color, although it's the same as what I painted downstairs, it looks darker upstairs for some reason. So the color that I had wanted to do the cabinets, I don't think it looks good because the walls are darker. So I'm debating one or two things. One, using the same color that we have in the rest of the house, which is kind of like this grayish green color. It was supposed to be gray color, but it definitely came out more green. The reason I'm hesitant to do that is I'm afraid if I put it in the bathroom, it's not going to look the same green. The other option is to do the same color swatch that I had the green. It was the darkest one. Go up a couple of shades. I don't know. First option, I would not have to spend any more money, but there's a potential that I start painting it and I don't like it, and then I do double the work and still spend the money. Anyway, here's what the walls look like. First of all, nice and painted. The lighting's gonna mess up because of those lights. But then I switched out the towel rod here for this black hook. I went back and forth on if I wanted gold or black. I did go with black because I liked the options from Menards better, and I didn't want to wait to order something online and then not like it. Still might mix finishes and put gold on the cabinets. See how beat up they are. They really need done. This is going to stay like this for quite some time though. I just can't afford to switch all of that out. And the counters, although I've done a refinishing kit and I might do that on these to do just like a pure white, to be determined. Not anytime soon. And then over here, I got that hung back up. I would like to get a curtain at some point instead of the blinds, but it's fine. Maybe a curtain's not the best for the bathroom anyway. I replaced the toilet paper holder because everything was this same gold silver finish. And I put a new towel rod up as well. I really hate the shower door on here. I don't know if I can take it off without ruining the tiles, so it's gonna stay. And then I haven't changed anything in here. Everything is still silver. Also, if anybody has any recommendations on how to get kids' bath crayon stains off of tile in the bathroom, I would love to know, because I swear to you, I've tried everything. Let's go over what I have in my hospital bag. Keep in mind, I am a third-time mom. I've done this before. Severely overpacked with my first child. I kind of overpacked with my second, and now I just know what I will actually use. I debated doing this on like in its own video, but because I don't have a ton of stuff, I don't think it's necessary. So anyway, I have this travel backpack. The brand is Levook, and it opens up very similarly to a suitcase. The only things I have not packed yet are my toiletries that I will need up until the day of, that I will grab out of the bathroom before we leave. I will take a blanket of my own, just like a small lap blanket, to be comfortable after delivery, and snacks. I think that's everything that I need to grab. And I'll probably grab a book. I don't know. I'll have my phone. So anyway, I have a set of slippers, a fan. The hospital I gave birth at last time provided me like a small fan, and it was a game changer. And so this time I was like, you know what? I'm taking stroller fan. It can just go right on the hospital bed, and I charged up, and the charge stays good for a while. Plus it's just a USB-C, which is the same as my phone, so I can plug it in if I need to. Extras or toiletries that I've already packed. I have this little bag that just has floss picks and Q-tips, an extra contact lens case in case I happen to forget mine. I can at least take my contacts out for a little bit if I need to. The hospital provides you with disposable underwear. I actually prefer adult diapers. I think it's more comfortable. I worry less about leaking after giving birth, so I did pack myself a couple of those. An Aquaphor packet, just like a sample packet. The hospital typically provides nipple cream and stuff too. A charger, this is a 6-foot charger. My LV catches, which I need to wash again and then I think put in a plastic bag because they're getting like fuzzy stuck to them and I don't want that. I may not need these, but if my milk comes in while I'm still in the hospital, I'm going to want them, depending on how long I'm there. With my first, my milk didn't come in until day 5, but with my second, I had my milk by day 3. And so if it comes in while I'm there, I want these. It's very similar to a Haka, except that it sits in your bra so it doesn't get knocked over. I'm gonna rewash these, put them in a bag, and then put them back in here. Chapstick. Hospitals are so dry. The last thing I want is crusty, dusty lips. So some chapstick, my own shower stuff, face wash, shampoo, conditioner, and then I did put some body wash in here. I don't have a small tube of lotion. I should probably grab one to take in case my skin gets dry, but again, I do have the Aquaphor if I just like need my hands or something. I'm not too worried about that. Then I'll also grab my contacts and glasses, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, things like that. Although I could probably get another deodorant and just throw it in here, but you know, things that I will use every day. And then for baby girl, I did grab a burp rag. The hospital has like tons of swaddles that you can use, but I did grab one just in case I need it. I did grab a bink and a clip. I don't know that I'll actually use it. Didn't with my others, but I'd like to have it. And then a couple of outfits. This cute light pink ruffle down the front ribbed onesie. It is a newborn 0 month. It looks a little bigger than just a newborn, so I figured we'd probably be good with that. I also got this darker pink one, which is a newborn size. And then if she happens to be just a bigger baby and doesn't fit into the newborn, 1, I can either have somebody run home and grab something, or 2, I do have this little sis sack type of dress thing and a bow to go with it, so this would work. I don't remember my second at the hospital if they provided a blank onesie. My firstborn though, they did give us a onesie that had the hospital name on it, and that was, if that were the case, we could also just put her in that. But again, I can just have somebody run to my house and grab something. We're only about 20 minutes from the hospital. I don't remember if I've said that. And then a blanket, swaddle blanket. For myself, I'm pretty minimal, I think. This time around, I took multiple outfits the first couple times I did this, and I didn't wear anything. It wasn't necessary. So first up, I have, it's like a pajama nightgown. It buttons up the front, so easy for skin to skin and breastfeeding. And because it's a dress, it will be easy for nurses to do uterine fundal massages that are oh so lovely. So I have that for afterbirth. I also packed a nursing tank, which will be going home outfit, will be nursing tank. I have some, I don't know, I still call them yoga pants. What do kids call them now? Leggings? Layer leggings. I have some pants. They are a little tighter because I like the feeling of kind of being sucked in, you know, after I give birth. I was going to take big sweatpants, and then I thought, wait, you don't like how those feel right after birth, so get something a little tighter. That's what this is. And then to go over the nursing tank, I just have a cardigan, and then I'll also obviously have this there in case I get chilly. I'm taking my bathrobe, a pair of regular socks for the way home, some fuzzy socks. I know they give you the grippy socks too. And then an extra nursing bra. I will wear a nursing bra there, so that will be plenty. I also am of the minority, I think. A lot of moms, especially multiple moms, want to stay in the hospital as long as they can because it's a vacation and you get to heal and you have food cooked for you or whatever. I want to get in there, have a baby, and get out. I could never do a home birth because I'm too scared, and I've had complications in previous pregnancies, so I wouldn't want to do that. I want to have a baby and 24 hours later go home. So that's also why I'm not taking a ton of things. That is literally everything that I have in my hospital bag. It does feel very nice to have this packed up. Makes me feel a little less nervous of going into labor. Gone into labor at night, late at night with both of my other kids. And so one less thing to worry about should that happen. If there's anything else I think of between now and then, I'll throw it in here, but I think that's pretty good. If you are a first-time mom, or if you're not a mom and you're not pregnant and you're just curious, the hospital provides pretty much everything else. They're going to give diapers and wipes. If you're having a boy and you're doing a circumcision, they provide the care for that. They have swaddles that you can use while you're there. They give you a hat for baby's head. They have soaps and such for baby, or like baby's first bath if you want to do that while you're there. I don't know if they have stuff in the shower for mom. My first hospital did, my second hospital did not. So I think that just kind of depends on where you're going. For mom, they're going to have pads and the disposable underwear, peri bottle, ice packs if you tore or are sore and need anything like that. Also, I'll grab my own water bottle before I go. I know they'll give you like the typical hospital one. Your consolation prize for giving birth. I just want to have my own too. So that's everything in my hospital bag. Now let's get on with the rest of the day. I just got the boys' school craft ready. We're gonna make these turkeys. We're going to cut up the paper and then glue it on the feathers. So we'll do orange, yellow, red, green, and orange as a little turkey craft. I know Thanksgiving is a little bit away, but in case I have baby girl, I want them to be able to do this. This is going to seem like the most over the top, like dramatic, I don't know if dramatic is the right word, over the top thing ever. I still need to put paint stuff away. As I was grabbing construction paper out of here for the boys' craft for today, I was really annoyed that I had to go through it to find the colors I need. So I'm going to sort this by color. This isn't the first time that I've needed a specific color and then I'm digging through the whole thing like where the heck is a green. So I'm just going to do it. It'll be easier for me. It'll be easier for the kids if they want a specific color when they are doing it. It's only going to take me a couple minutes anyway. So that's what I'm going to work on. The turkeys turned out cute. I'll show you when I'm done with this. For dinner, I'm making hot honey chicken again. I've made it a couple times in the last couple weeks because I think it's so good. And I think I'm going to make a baked potato with it and some carrots. My kids want bagels though, and I'm okay with that. That's what I'm gonna make for dinner. I got the Christmas lights put on the back deck today, and that's probably all I'm going to do today, but I'll be back tomorrow. Good morning. Obviously it's the next day. Obviously I haven't got myself ready yet, and I just realized that the screen part of my camera is falling off. So a screw fell out somewhere, and I know that they're very tiny screws and I don't know where they're at, so that is not good. I'm putting in a Walmart grocery order right now. I didn't end up doing it yesterday, but I do have to do it today or we're not going to have a whole lot to eat anyway. I'm regretting stocking up on everything. I know that I won't when the time, you know, in the next few weeks when I'm not having to worry about anything but milk, cheese, maybe fruit, yogurt, things like that. I know that I'm going to be thankful for this, but right now my total is at $336 and it is stressing me out. I know I will be thankful for it. I know I don't have the time or energy to make some of this stuff, so, and this is going to last us for a long time. This is definitely more than just like the 2 weeks that I am really healing from baby. This is going, I mean, this is like a stock up probably for a month or so. And that doesn't include the Sam's Club stuff. My kids are crazy already this morning. Sometimes I feel like all I say is, hey guys, calm down please. I'm not going to do Sam's Club today because I will have to go pick that one up in person. I will give you guys a grocery haul when it all comes. I'm telling you right now, it is very unhealthy stuff. It is 1000% convenience. It's so that I don't have to think. It's 100% just so that I don't have to think. And I know that I can grab something from the freezer or the pantry to feed my other children while I am adjusting with the new baby and all that. Like, I'm getting a ton of cereal. We're not going to eat through all this cereal even probably in a month's time, but then we have it and I again don't have to worry about. Anyway, I was just getting back on to say good morning to get this started so that I don't forget about y'all. Also, I don't know what else to add, but I have 6 minutes to get it ordered so that it's here. The starting time for delivery is 11, so I need to figure it out. I keep this basket on my desk that holds bills and things that I need to sort through, and that's what I'm working on today because I want it done. So I keep the bigger craft projects that we do with the kids, and then I have these accordion folders and I file them away. All of their little pictures, maybe this makes me a bad mom, all of their little pictures that they color like a coloring book, or if I just print something out or whatever, I don't know, they color like 100 a week and I could never keep them all, but I do keep the crafty things in those. And then I also have fireproof lock boxes that has their baby books in them and important documents, anything from the hospital when they were born, medical records are in there. And then I also keep bigger memory things like first day of school. I am going to keep Ryder's very first preschool book. And then I also keep the birthday cards that they get. We write thank you cards to everybody when they give the kids gifts for birthdays or whatever it may be. But I also keep the cards from people and put them in their lock boxes so when they're older they can look through, and then at that point they can decide if they want to keep it or not. That's their choice at that point, but I do keep them. And then if they, you know, get any money for their birthdays, transfer it to their, I keep the cash and then I put the money in their savings account, like transfer it from my bank account to their savings. I'm thinking about that because my oldest has a birthday this coming weekend. He will already be 5 by the time you're seeing this, which is crazy to think about. But then also I have baby girls right here. I have a journal for each of the kids that I started when I was pregnant with my first, and I give updates about every pregnancy appointment. I write their birth story in it. And then like for the boys, I've gone through and written just like a highlight of the month, of every month of the year that they've been alive, and I'll do that until, I don't know, either I run out of pages or they're 16 or 18. I don't know how long I'm going to do it, but I do that for all 3 kids, and I'm going to work on that today. I just keep notes in my phone for each kid, and then every once in a while, usually around a birthday, so a couple times a year at least, I will pull out the journals and actually write in them. So yeah, I'm working on all of that too to get that done and caught up, because I know for a while I'm not going to want to when baby is here and I'm, you know, trying to focus on that. Wanted to sort through this and get that all covered. And I'm watching the new season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Came out today. It's a guilty pleasure, okay? Don't judge me. It is the next day. I just took a shower. I'm very sorry, but you're not going to get a grocery haul. I had groceries delivered yesterday. I spent close to $400 on stuff. There were 10 or 11 things missing. There's a jar of spaghetti sauce broken, so I think whoever, like the delivery person, slammed it on the concrete enough that it broke. My package of hot dog buns was completely smashed because the cat litter I bought was placed right on top of it. Like, it was just, there was no care. So it was kind of chaotic and I had to talk to Walmart about all of it and whatever else. So I just started putting stuff away and I was like, crap, I was gonna share a grocery haul, but then so much stuff was missing and broken and whatever. And then by the time I got all the cold stuff done, because it was $400 worth of groceries, which is a lot, I needed to lay down for a little bit and I had to reorganize the pantry to get all of the cold stuff in there. And then the rest of the day I just kind of gave up. And then last night I had contractions for about an hour and a half, so I didn't sleep very well and I feel like really congested and puffy today. I think this video is probably long enough since I shared what was in my hospital bag, so I'm just going to go ahead and end this here and we'll start a new one for a new day. But thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the free things that you can do to help support me, push my channel out, all of the things. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.